Students in Advanced Placement U.S. History at Indian River High School have been working on a year-long project to highlight local leaders in the civil rights movement. They presented their results and honored the history makers during a ceremony at the school last week.
Back then, the schools were segregated. In order to enter the 8th grade, I had to pass 8th grade, 9th grade, and 10th grade tests. I had to go to psychiatrists. I had to go to court. The furniture was hand-me-downs, the books were hand-me-downs, but the teachers were superb. It was a very hard time, but compared to today, I'm glad I did it. And I'm proud to say that I'm glad I'm still living so that I get to meet Kat. I get to give her a hug. I get to call her my baby. Whereas back in the day, I wouldn't have been able to, I never would have been able to get to know her. And it was just because of the color of my skin.
This group is very important because it just reminds me that in 1865, we ended slavery in this country, but it wasn't until 1965 they actually passed the Voting Rights Act. So we're talking 100 years to have that actually made into law and enforced like that. To me, the Norfolk 17 and the others we're honoring today are foot soldiers because they had to battle racial oppression and discrimination every single day of school. Just imagine that you have to think about, what side of the hallway to walk on, where to sit in the classroom because you don't know if you can get ambushed in the halls, you don't know if you're going to get sideswiped or hit, and so you have to go to school constantly being aware of those kind of things.
Well, you definitely get a deeper idea of what all this meant to the people and how it impacted them. Because when you hear about it in history class, it's just like facts. But hearing their emotional responses definitely gives you an idea of the struggle that a lot of people had to do to get to the point to where we are now.
I mean, I feel like we're at a better place than we are in the 1960s, of course. But definitely, I still feel that there are racial tensions in our country. And I feel that that is being addressed in today's, but I mean, we've come a long way from where we began, especially in these communities, like when we learn about the Norfolk 17 and stuff, and the integration of public school systems.
Teacher Craig Blackman, who was honored last year by the VFW for his work, previously led students on a similar project focusing on Vietnam War veterans. If you'd like to know more about this year's work or previous projects, you can contact Blackman via Indian River High School at 578-7004.